Hi, it's day 11. Let me tell you something. In the last 24 hours, huge difference. I'm talking, yesterday wasn't too bad. Had the tongue pain, which I don't even think that was caused by the clamps or whatever. It's just, I don't know. Because it was so far back on my tongue. Just some weird shit going on. But other than that, didn't have much pain yesterday, but still a little hard to talk. Just not something I would choose to do, to talk to people or, my dog or whatever. But today, woke up and no tongue pain. Was able to talk. Didn't hurt to talk. So, yeah, I guess day 10, 11-ish is like the day for me. And I'm happy. Did I get my car's air conditioner fixed? No, but I did get the part for it today, and I started to put it on, and I couldn't find my wire strippers and had to go borrow my dad's, and next thing you know, it's like too late, but that's okay. I got another part coming tomorrow, the motor, so I'm gonna try to put that on. Maybe I'll add that into my fun videos for you guys. Don't know what that has to do with tonsillectomy, but I guess it kind of does, because last night. Yeah, last night. Days start running all together after a while, but last night when I was trying to take the blower motor resistor off, I had to kind of lay back and look up and use my little, oh, my light just went off. Hang on. But anyway, I had to kind of like lay on my floorboard and look up, and normally I can't lay flat on my back. Haven't been able to since I had my tonsils out, because everything just kind of, almost like chokes you. And I did have a little moment where I was like, kind of had to lean to the side, catch my breath, but it wasn't too bad. But I didn't think about that. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do that at all, a few days ago. So, yeah, I guess that is kind of part of it. I'm, fighting through everything and getting through everything, and everything's coming together. So, and I knew it would. It's just, it's a whole process, and that's why I wanted to document this, because there's going to be days, there's going to be hours, minutes where you're just like, was this even worth it? Was it? Like, I should have never done this. What a stupid decision I made. What a stupid choice I made to have my tonsils out. But I'm telling you, I'd say 99% of anybody who have gotten their tonsils out have went through way more than I did. Way more. Because my problems only started a year and a half ago, and I just turned 44. So there's people who have been through tonsillitis and strep throat and just all kinds of issues year after year. Multiple times a year. So I can't imagine going through that and, years, and then you finally get them out. And that was most of the videos that I saw, people who had went through that. And a lot of people was like, I regret it. And I'm thinking, how can you regret it? Like, you're getting rid of something that you won't have to deal with again. So, but in my case, like, I was just so fed up immediately. Like, I was fed up. I didn't want to deal with tonsil stones no more. They're insanely annoying, and I've said this before, I didn't know anything about them. This is June 20 something. But yeah, beginning of the year, I didn't know what a tonsil stone was. Didn't know. But I'm glad I found out, and I'm glad I at least had spit the first up. I spit a couple up, but if I hadn't, I assumed that's what I had, but it wasn't until I spit them up and I knew, and that's when I was just like proactive as fuck. I was like, I have to do something. What are my options? And I Googled, and there's ways you can stick your tongue down your throat, use a Q-tip, a water pick flosser thing. But, this is for tonsil stones that's, you can visually see, basically. Like, you can see, like, the little head poking out sometimes. But I never could see any. Never could. My shit was, like, deep in there and did not want to come out. Like, buried. Wanting to, just start a family in there. Well, I'm not having it. I don't know what it is. Even when I was pregnant. My daughter's 16 now, but when I was pregnant, her due date was February 7th. Okay, that was my 40 weeks. February 23rd, I still hadn't dilated. No signs of labor whatsoever. So I had to be induced at 42 weeks, 3 days. And after being induced, having the Pitocin, which speeds up the whole process, the contractions and stuff, still didn't have her for another 2 days. I was in labor for 18 hours and ended up in an emergency C-section. What is it about these things that want to like cling to me and don't want to leave me? I'm not trying to compare my kid to a tonsil stone. Sounds bad. But yeah, I just feel like when these things get me, they don't want to leave me. It's too bad men aren't like that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm usually the one to leave, so. Anywho, got off track there. Yeah, so today was a good day. It really was. It really was. I sweat my imaginary balls off. It was so hot today. And, like, I've had a headache for, I don't know, the last couple hours. I need to drink more water. I guess today, knowing that I could drink other stuff, I was like, hell yeah. But I still drank water. I just didn't drink as much as I should. Yeah, I sweat so much. Out there messing with my car. Started off in the garage. And, yeah, I pulled out because I thought, well, I'll have more room out there. And it felt pretty good outside. And then the sun came out, and then I was, like, dying. And then I realized I didn't have the tool that I needed. So, yeah. Anyway. I think I'm just a little bit dehydrated. But tonight, I'm not going to run my humidifier because I don't need it. Look at me. I don't need it. I'm above that. And I'll tell you what was really, really exciting was... Gotta watch my dog. There's this fat-ass raccoon that comes in the yard. My dog is 16 pounds, and this raccoon looks literally double her size. If I can remember, I'll post a side-by-side picture because this thing is, I call him a fat coon. He's not a raccoon, he's a fat coon. But yeah, he tries to eat the food that I put out for the squirrels. I thought my dog had seen it. Anyway, I got off the topic again. And there goes my light again. Please hold. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, today was just a really good day, and I know for a fact that it's only uphill from now. Like there's no second guessing it. Like I'm for sure. I've had basically zero throat pain. Now the left side, it's always bothered me more than anything. See, I kind of wish, I tried to get out of the doctor. Like I told him I wanted to see my tonsils after he took them out. I wanted to know like how many tonsil stones, where were they? Like I wanted to know, but he didn't tell me. He told my brother. My brother was the one that drove me there and back. He told my brother that he had seen several. That's how he put it, several. But I don't know if like there was more on the left side, or I don't know. But I think the left side, that was that big scab that came off that 5th night. Boy, that was yeah, it's a little scary. So I think maybe it had came off a little too early. I don't know. So still slightly hurts. I mean, it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 1. Like it's that, and that's with no. Well, I did take Advil for a headache earlier, but I don't think it had anything to do with that. It might be a 2 without Advil, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, other than that, I did start eating just how I've been eating. Today I ate some mac and cheese. What else did I eat? Oh, I got some cheesecake yesterday at Walmart. So I'm like, oh, cheesecake, it's it's soft, which it is. And the graham cracker crust, it's not hard or nothing, but it just didn't have much flavor, so I was a little pissed about that. Yeah, but I got that yesterday, and last night before I went to bed, because this is just how I roll, I decided to eat a piece before I went to bed, and it just, I don't know, my tongue, them two just didn't get along, and I ended up actually throwing part of it away. For me to throw part of cheesecake away, never once a day in my life have I ever done that. But I was like, can't do it. And this was last night. And then I woke up and I was fine. So there is hope out there. Like the days that you think, where's my air conditioner? The days that you think there's no end to this, how am I ever going to get through this? I promise you, you'll get through it. You'll get through it. If I can with my old ass, you'll get through it with your young ass, because I guarantee you're a lot younger than me on here watching this video. So, but I don't know what factors really play a part in how you heal. It's just different for everyone. But, I wouldn't consider myself unhealthy. I don't have no major health issues at 44. I'm not diabetic. I don't have high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, none of that. Thank God. Because I said that, I will tomorrow. I will wake up with high blood pressure and diabetes. So I never said that. But I do have to watch my diabetes, because when I was pregnant 17 years ago, I had a, what do they call it, it's the diabetes you get when you're pregnant. I can't think what it's called. Brain fart. But yeah, I had it. I got tested when I was 5 months along. And yeah, I failed the glucose test, which I didn't think I would. I was at that point when I got pregnant, I was 143 pounds. And by then, I was about 170. I did balloon pretty quick. Because I was like, I'm eating for two. So that was probably it. That was probably why. But, Sadie, what are you eating? Yeah, so I went in there and took my test and failed. And it was right before Thanksgiving, literally like 3 days before Thanksgiving. They was like, you can't have corn, you can't have mashed potatoes, you can't have dinner rolls, you can't have... I'm like, what can I have? And they was like, all the turkey you want, deviled eggs. I said, shit, deviled eggs? I live for deviled eggs. I'll eat deviled eggs morning, noon, and night. Like, I love them. So, that's what I did. I ate 18 of them. And some turkey. Yeah. But they said me having gestational, that's what it's called, gestational diabetes. Me having that, being pregnant, my odds, especially with, you see, my mom has it, like some uncles and aunts, and I don't remember if my grandparents had it, but not too many people in my family have it. But, you know, having a parent that has it, and me having it, being pregnant, my odds of getting diabetes later in life is 80%, unless I keep my weight in check. So, that's what I've been trying to do. I will say, in the beginning, when I first got my tonsils out, I was 163. I'm 5'4", so, you know, it's a little borderline. Online, it will say I'm obese, but, yeah, it's 163, and I think I weighed myself 2 days after and said 166, and I was like, damn, like, these mashed potatoes are, like, doing a number on me. So, I was a little bummed about that, and I said something on Facebook about it. My friend, she was like, well, it could be the saline and stuff, that they give you during surgery, like water weight. I'm like, okay, oh, here we go. All right, we got one more time to turn the slide on, because I know I'm talking your head off. Hold on. Yeah, so weighed myself, and it said I was like 3 more pounds, and I was like, holy shit. So I didn't get on the scale until, I don't know, like day 6, maybe day 7, and I saw 159. I ain't seen 150 something in a while. I think last year. Yeah, been over a year, because we do this weight loss challenge at work every year. And yeah, last year I was a little bit less than what I am now. So I think I was like 158. But anyway, seeing the 150s was exciting. So I went and celebrated with Sunday from McDonald's with hot fudge and caramel. Yeah. But I'm still active, and that's why I can't wait to get back to work, because I actually enjoy my job, and it's not like a super active job, but I'm moving around, and I'm like building stuff. I stay physical, and the days where we don't have much to do, I'm like walking around the plant, like I'm gonna go get some ice, I'm gonna go get some water, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, go chit chat or whatever. Like, I don't like staying in one spot, I just don't. So this whole like 12 days, or not 12 days, 11 days that I've been off, maybe it's 12 days, I don't know. It's been all right. I can't say it's a vacation. It's a staycation, but have I stayed out of pain? No. Like, but I am thankful that I do have the short-term disability, that my job is cool enough to allow me to take up to a month if I need it. but I won't. And I'm excited to go back to work on Tuesday. Today's Friday. Well, it's, yeah, early Saturday now, but technically Friday. So I'm ready to get back to my normal life. I am. Weekend mode. Hey. And oh yeah, in the Wendy's tonight. So I'm not gonna lie, I had a double cheeseburger from McDonald's a couple days ago, and a couple fries. Fries kind of tore my throat up, even though I tried to chew them up. I did. I tried to chew them up. But I think just the double cheeseburger, I hadn't had a cheeseburger in so long, and like that's my shit. Like I love cheeseburgers. I guess maybe I just overdid it. But today I was like, I know exactly where I'm going. I don't go to Wendy's a lot. I really don't. My thing is like Burger King, but the one up here closed like 3 years ago. There's one like 15 minutes from here, and I don't know. I just wanted some Wendy's, so I got the biggie bag, double stack, bacon, is it bacon double stack? Where you get that, the fries, the 4-piece nuggets, and the drink. So I got a strawberry lemonade, no ice. Nuggets with barbecue sauce, which they didn't give me. But yeah, I started off eating the nuggets. Probably a bad choice. Nuggets aren't the softest. And me, I'm like, I'm fine, everything's fine, day 11. Yeah. Still feel a little irritation. But I'm good. I ate everything but like half the fries. So, still got some strawberry lemonade. I'm gonna love seeing that in the morning. I'm like, yes. So, anyway, it's 22 minutes. 22-minute video. Haven't done that in a while. You know why? Because I haven't wanted to talk. But I'm telling you, thug it out. That's my only advice right now. If you're on, day whatever, you're still going through some pain, it's your first day, you haven't even made the appointment yet, my advice is just, no, you gotta thug it out. You do. You have to. You have to, and you can. You really can. You can get through this. You have to be prepared for sure. You gotta have the ice packs. You gotta have the humidifier. You gotta have the pain medicine. You have to do what you're supposed to do, or this will not come to, being easy to get through in 10 days, 11 days, like it was for me. Like my ENT doctor, the look on his face when I said I would rather have my tonsils out as to deal with this any longer, knowing my age, he kind of looked at me and he was like, he told me, he's like, I don't think you understand what that's like. Like, that's one of the worst pains that adults go through, and the older you get, the harder it is to recover from. I'm like, like, I don't know, I guess I've not seen it as a challenge, but I'm like, if that's what I gotta go through, 10 days, 14 days, fuck it, a whole month, I'll do it. As to not have to deal with this every day, literally every day. I'm talking every day. I'll talk more about this after, I figure I make videos for 2 weeks. I'll do about 15 days and then might do like a month follow-up or something. But, yeah, I'll talk more about that, just get a little more in depth of everything that's happened. And why is there a spider on my chair? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, hell no. Look at him. He's just having his best time. Where'd you go? I saw you. Ew. God, it makes you wonder if... What if I sat in that chair? I was almost going to sit in that chair. He would be in my hair. Oh, Lord. I have to go in. I have to go in. Yeah, so... Feeling great. Hope I don't wake up tomorrow and everything's went to shit because I've been so excited about things going great, because that's just how my life goes. You think it's going great, and then it goes to shit. That's a fucking sign if I never seen one. Okay. Well, enjoy my next video with the Wendy's biggie bag.